Welcome to a spontaneous adventure. Starting with the plan to have absolutely no plan is sometimes for real the best decision you can make. When you have absolutely no expectations and no goal, then the expectations and goals will be formed while living life. And that's the adventure behind it. The night before, we decided to go on this trip. While driving towards the east, we discussed the destination country, and we ended up in Slovakia. I once was looking for some sand pits close to our home to practice sand driving because, well, I'm really shitty in this and I wanted to try it out. So I found some sweet spots in Slovakia, and now it's the time to check them out. Let's give it a try. The fun part is our tires are actually completely over and, well, for real, we are absolutely no sand drivers. Alter. Wenn du das in einem Zug da durchschaffst, dann sage ich dir erst meinen Respekt. Bist du echt sehr gut jetzt da durchgekommen. Zweiter Gang, hinstellen, Arsch nach hinten, nicht vom Gas runtergehen. Ja. After exploring Slovakia and having some difficulties to find a spot to set up the tent, plus checking the weather for the next day, we came to the point that it would be better to continue to drive up to the north to Czech Republic. Hannes, wo sind wir hier? Sorry Leute, sorry. Okay. So, welcome to Czech Republic. Deine Reifen. A few days before, there were some heavy rainfalls in Czech, so we had some mixed trails ahead of us. Partly slippery, rain-washed, or crisscrossed by deep ruts. But the sun is out, and with that we are driving through the fields of this beautiful country. Within perfect timing, we were able to find this beautiful spot for tonight. The next day started again with some trails through the fields, which are very easy, but due to the deep ruts, which are often covered by grass, it can be kinda dangerous. Jo. 3, 2, 1. Steht sie da? Ach so. Wow.
Warum?
After that little shocker, our way to the north can be continued. We noticed we are close to Poland, a country we have never been to with the motorbikes. But we heard a lot about it. We texted a few people and everybody told us we should go there, it's fun. And that was enough conviction to give it a try. So our next stop is Poland. Poland welcomed us with even more fields, which is particular fun for me because I'm allergic. But that wasn't the only problem. We also had to deal with the consequences of the rainfall here in Poland. There were a lot of deep ruts, and some of them are covered with grass as well. We zigzag our way through Poland till we finally find a not so perfect spot for tonight, full with mosquitoes and surrounded by fields, which was again perfect for my allergy. Wirklich, ich pack's nicht. Ich will hier schlafen, aufwachen und morgen weiterkommen und dann an irgendeinen Ort, wo keine Mücken um mich herum spielen. Und mich da einfach kurz hinhocken. Gute Nacht. The next day was frustrating. Still only fields, and oh look! More fields. And then also this happened. Jetzt essen wir aber erstmal was.
Ja.
Oh.
Ja.
Oh. Oh. Boah, Junge. Was zum Teufel. Believe it or not, but the tube didn't need it to be fixed. So we continued our drive. And we noticed, each on our own way, that there is actually no reason to be mad. We have no destination, we have no limit, we only need to be back home in a few days. But nothing is forcing us to continue driving the fields. Nothing is forcing us to stay on the track. Sometimes I need to remember myself that it's only me who is deciding what I am doing and how I feel while doing it. With that mood booster, we entered Czech Republic again, and we're heading south. And boy, that was a good decision to go back to Czech Republic. That was exactly what we were looking for in this moment. Ja. Ganz kurz. Sehr gut. Czech has so many awesome sweet little trails. My allergy isn't killing me. The weather is great too. What else do we need? Driving those trails were just pure joy. Oh, yo. Ah, shit. Okay, sie gräbt. Come on. Oh, das macht richtig Spaß. There is quite nothing that could possibly ruin this moment, except of... Oh. Okay. Sand. Just kidding. I got a bit bitten by the bug to learn this. So I gave myself a little challenge to drive through all sand pits, no matter what. I started with first gear, managed to get kinda good through it. And then I switched into second to have a bit more speed. Ja. Oh, okay. Ah, I see. Baby. Bekommen wir das alleine gebacken? Eins, zwei, drei. Das war jetzt nicht so smooth. All right. Well, after this quick learning session, the big search for a place to sleep is starting again. Sind wir uns da sicher? Uiuiuiui. Nee, wir sind uns hier gar nicht sicher, mein Freund. Ihr habt ja doch gesagt, wir sind uns hier nicht sicher. I am ready to get hurt again. The next day blessed us with some sweet tracks. Jo. Können wir das irgendwie smooth machen? Also das fand ich jetzt schon smooth. Okay. Das können wir doch hier drüben genau... Oh, das ist aber ein fetter Dornenast. Aber das bekommen wir doch eigentlich auch ganz gut hin, oder? Jetzt piepst das Scheißding schon wieder. So, wir gehen hier neutral. Und da rollen wir trotzdem noch nirgendwo hin. Das ist ja äußerst vorteilhaft. Okay. Und jetzt nehmen wir dich ganz sachte und hieven dich hier rüber. Hier hinten fühlst du dich wohl. Ja, das habe ich mir gedacht, ne? Zack. But unfortunately the weather changed a bit. Due to the time we had left for this trip, we decided to skip some parts on the street to find some gravel further south. Alter, der hatte ganz schön einen Buster dahinter. Jo. Es erinnert mich echt ein bisschen, diese Wälder, genauso wie die Straße hier an Midwest MX. A new idea came up. To end this trip and to set up the tent for the night, we want to go to a viewpoint. The way up there was a bit trickier than we thought. Jo. Sehr interessant. So. Fuck. Ah, da waren meine Beine zu kurz. Hä, ich habe meine Rolle verloren. Ah, nee, die liegt hier. Passt schon. Scheiße. Ah, ja, hier anfahren ist irgendwie ein bisschen für den Arsch. Wow. But here we are, not really sure where and why, exhausted and hungry, but full with joy and happiness. The last days we were able to see and learn so much without even forcing it. A real spontaneous little adventure. We weren't able to set up the tent there, so we just enjoyed the sunset and drove back down, but it was already pitch black. Fortunate there was a camping site not even 1 hour away, so that's how we ended this trip. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.